And I'm back. Shit. Every time I'm about to do something, I'm streaming. That's why everybody want to interrupt me and have me run up and down doing shit. But anyway, I'm back again. So, first of all, shout out to Mr. Fantastic for hosting the show. And me and Venus, or a lady in this space by the name of Venus Speaks, or whatsoever her name is, me and her caught up into a little back and forth here on Mr. Fantastic Show. So we're gonna go through that, and then I'm gonna do the review of the rest of this. Right? I think I jumped in right here.
Oh, it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it gonna be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
It's
for her?
gonna be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got a man.
Now my thing on this show, before I go into whatever, because I jumped in on here. So at this point, this is when I call Mr. Fantastic Show. So I didn't see what he was saying prior to when I jumped on. But in my opinion, most of the women that come on these shows are damn, as Angry Man would call them, strikes. As I would call them, sewer slugs. In my opinion, a lot of the women that come on here are sewer slugs or Central Park raccoons or East New York rats. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these chicks look like they come from the pink housing projects. I think I did a video a long time ago where I said that you have eights, nines, and tens at every stage of the game or every level of the game. Let me say that properly. You have eight, nines, and tens at every level of the game. Right? So even in the hood or in the projects, you gonna have a project dime. You gonna have a hood 10. You gonna have you a dime that's in politics. You gonna have a dime that's in fighting. You're gonna have dimes everywhere. So you got pretty women at every level of the game. Just like you have alphas at every level of the game, or alphas and betas at every level of the game. You have alpha and betas in boxing. You have alphas and betas in the military. You have alphas and betas all over the place, right? So it's the same goes for women, right? So for you fellas out there, for you fellas out there, just because she's pretty or she's beautiful, don't mean that she come from a good area or good background. You know what I'm saying? And I think y'all figured that out already, right? So I think what's happening is a lot of the women that come on these shows, they are they're actually ratchet. Ratchet dimes, ratchet tens, ratchet nines, ratchet eights, ratchet sevens. You know what I'm saying? In this case, there's a lot of hood chicks on this one apparently. You know what I'm saying? This chick over here included. That's next to this guy. You know what I'm saying? But let's go into it.
All right, let me take.
All the hard work he's achieved to get what he got. He needs to realize that. Like niggas need to stop going on that show. That show is for insecure niggas.
No, no, I wouldn't say it's for insecure niggas. Um, he can't be insecure if he's secure. If he's that bold and brave enough to go on that show, and my man Mr. Fantastic look like a black ass Mortal Kombat character or Raiden or something. All he needs is the afro, or he has an afro. Go out his afro again, and put that on and shit. But you have to be secure enough in yourself if you're that brave and bold to go on that show and pop the balloon. Now, what I will say, I disagree with niggas going on there. Period. Because all these chicks in these Kendra G's, Melanie Monacos, or the Pop the Balloons or whatever, they're not up there to honestly find a brother. They're not up there to find that. These shows are designed to set up to bash black men. Period. It's up there for black women to just bash black men, which is something that goes on in the single mother household anyway. All right, but let's go into it. Oh no, hold on.
Already King, let me address. So, because what's name on there? So, no, bro. JD Rich,
Please
no,
address it, fantastic. Please.
hold on, yeah, bro. Listen, no, dog. Y'all gotta stop doing this shit. It's not about niggas being insecure, bro. I promise this niggas not insecure, bro. He
No,
said,
I was gonna speak to that too.
hold on. He told you what it was, bro. Niggas know, bro. This is a advertisement for you to all the fucking women in the country,
Global, a world. Keep
the
going.
world,
Okay.
yeah, the world, Craig.
And I agree with that, right? Because now a black chick who's intelligent enough, she'll see that guy go up on there, and she'll say, "Okay, if them chicks don't want him, I'll take him, or I want him." Like an honest chick out there that's looking for a type of nigga like that, she'll take him. You know what I'm saying? And like I'm gonna point out in a minute here, I pointed out that those dating shows, even though I disagree with the black men going up there because they're gonna get embarrassed, but because of them going up on there, it's gonna show to you that how when black women say they can't find any credible black men or suitable black men, that these dating shows where you got black men going up there and then black women bashing them, that those shows debunk their arguments or the excuses they're using to say that the reason why they want to date outside their race or date white men is because they can't find suitable black men. But you got these shows where they go out there finding black men after black men that are suitable and then bringing them on the show. And look how the black women treat them, right?
World, especially his area, I think they do the shit in Arizona. This,
Uh-huh.
bro,
Okay.
With a bunch of Latins and a bunch of Latinas and white women out there. Now,
so right now, hold on, right now, right? So this came out on June 12th. Now let me bring it up so you guys can see it. Right. Bring it up right. Now again, this brother right here is the first casualty of the shit. Now JD Rich, you are exactly right. If you have something to lose, you
The nigga got fired on his day off. How you get fired on your day off?
JD Rich, I'm about to address that part of it too. Now, JD Rich, you are 1,000% correct. Now, the difference is with the Dr. Elam dude, he's a fucking dentist. You can't fire him. And he might have his own practice. But even if he gets fired or whatever the fuck is on and so forth, no matter how much they fucking try, he's a dentist. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be hard to fucking do. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But again, a plumber can be replaced, right? Especially you don't have your own business. So keep this in mind, man. Listen. It's fucked up, but you gotta know the game you playing, just like on this YouTube shit or any type of social media. Bro, you put yourself out there, understand. And especially you don't let this is where you got to be careful. Don't let these hoes know you got nothing, man. Don't let them know. As soon as they know, bro, they're going to try and take it. They'll try and make you lose it. That's real shit. And I told you, it's a person that went through it myself. These bitches got mad, bro. I've been doing YouTube for over 4 years. Hoes got mad with, I didn't even have 1,000 fucking followers on Twitter yet, bro. Right? Bitches got mad and called my job while I was still in the Navy a week before I went on fucking terminal leave, bro, to try and get me in trouble, get me kicked out or some crazy shit like that, right?
Was that during the times when they was calling out like hits on people in the Black Manosphere?
No, this was last year, bro. This ain't.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I remember that. Fantastic.
Putting hits on people. Wait, what?
Yeah, when you had the Black Manosphere coming out, when like Angry Man was around, you had people. They had put out hits on folks.
Yeah, it was a hit list.
They had that's actually true. I remember around those times, and this is unfortunate no longer up, where the black women would put a hit list on Tommy Sotomayor, O'Shea Duke, and Angry Man. That's how crazy it was. So for people to sit up there and talk about how sit up there and talk about how black men hate black women and black men don't like black women, this and that, and blase school and blah 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 blah. Bullshit. Because when black men first came on YouTube and they were talking about their issues or giving some pushback against what the black women were saying, the their speech was threatened, hit list. You know what I'm saying? So give me a second. I have to find some clips. Okay. I gotta go check out Crimson Cure. Shout out to Crimson Cure. Um, I was just watching them clips the other day. Hold on, let me go to my history tab right quick. Oh, I'm gonna go into playing. Hold on, give me 1 second. I found them clips, bro. I was playing yesterday. Keep calling me. Give me 1 second. Damn. Be patient with me. Fuck, I can't find them damn posts. Hold on. I don't know why it's so damn difficult for me to. Okay, I'm in my history. Okay, I found them. All right. Found them, found them, found them. All right, so let's go with it. Let's go back to
Obsidian, Angry Man, Tommy Sotomayor, like any dude that was saying
Get
anything.
the fuck out of here, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
but hold on. Let me speak to something, right? One, they're not insecure for going on there if that's what they want to do. If that's how they want to get more options of getting women like the passport bros, that's what they should be doing. Secondly, I'm
Okay, you got
glad
it. You
this
got it.
secondly, I'm glad that this is being public because pop the balloon shows, it breaks the talking points that black women use on why they want to date outside their race or date interracially or date white men in particular. One of the talking points is that they're not able to find what's the word they use?
Suitable
Um,
black man.
suitable
Good
black
black men. Yeah.
suitable black men. And you watch these shows. And what was the premise behind it? That you can't find men that's on their educational level or
Uh-huh.
make. And then let me go show you the clip. I'm gonna show the clips. People act like people the women in these spaces, they act like too stupid. I'm just clip. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know why your pickings are very slim? Not every man is a fucking CEO. But you got black men out here that are working in blue collar jobs and have trade skills that are making 80 to 60, that are making from 60 to 80K to 100K or six figures, right? The thing is, should black people, so okay, so that logic should apply to black men. Should black men, in the best interest of a black man and his black masculinity, should he be in fear of the stories that he's heard about white people? Keep him from going out there and finding what's best for him? Right? Okay. Let's go up here. I forgot who this chick name is. This is this is Kendra G. I think this is Kendra G. I don't know who the light skinned chick is. Uh-huh. 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 Now the average black woman is making 44K and the average black man is making 50K. That's the average. So even on the average, black men are making more money than black women. But they still don't want the average one don't want to get into a relationship with the average black man. Oh, remember that. Remember. All right, so let's go back to Miss. Watch this, and I'm gonna get a clip showing that. Right? Give me a second. I have to find that. It's all about bookmarks. When you say you're an independent black woman, that's saying you're independent and you don't need no man. Why would a man force something on you you don't need? All right, so look at this clip. This is another. This is another. No, see. So if we normally seek our parents, but he normally not seek a girl that fit what his mother did. Isn't that the reason why when black men date white women, you tell them that their mama black? Why if my mother cooked and cleaned and worked and came home and respect me and was loving to me, why would I date a strong black woman that I have to handle? But she did have an opportunity to tap into it. If she was working and she came home and she cooked and she cleaned, that means that she was tapping into her femininity. She did have that opportunity. See? Yes. The man. Look, let's see. This is what I'm talking about. This is where the rift is between black men and black women. Right? A black man, a man is supposed to be the dominant one in the relationship. But what you find out is that the black woman is trying to dominate over him. And because the black man does not allow that, like what you see in a lot of these popular balloon shows, it gets black women frustrated. The question is, why is it when a black man appears, yet you're trying to dominate over him? Why are you trying to do that? But in the beginning, you said that their mom wasn't that. That's so. In the beginning, you said that a lot of black men was raised by single mothers because single mothers who cooked and cleaned and was feminine. So that's why he seeks in his girlfriend. So if now, so what are you saying now? So if you saying he see, so it's whether he saw his mom as a masculine person or as a feminine person. Yeah, because when he was with his mother, he didn't have a choice but to deal with it. Now he's a grown adult and he's into the world and he's experiencing what women are. He's saying, and he was what women are. He's saying he doesn't no longer want that masculine woman his mother was. What does strong opinions mean? What kind of conversation you have with strong opinions mean? It's very vague. What's a strong opinion? It's not the money part, it's the masculine part. And two, if you've been shaming black men that you have to be the provider of this and a woman don't take care of no man for the past 60 years, you could go back and find clips of Minister Farrakhan doing it, right? Listen, ain't nobody being held hostage to the black community more than black men. If you go back into the archives and you listen to Malcolm X and Minister Farrakhan and the pro-black camps, they've always shamed black men for not doing enough, for not providing enough, for not making more money enough, for dating outside their race. See what I'm saying? The real truth of the matter is that when you talk about interracial dating as well, when black men would date an Italian, especially out here in NYC, that's supposed to be more liberal. Back, I want to say back in the 90s, even in the 90s, in the 80s, those were just a couple of decades ago. If you were in a certain, like, say you go to Howard Beach or you go over to where Costco is, that's Five Town, wherever, and you was a black dude seen with a white chick, them cops would whoop your ass. That's one of the reasons why a lot of black towns back in the early 19th century and the 1800s got burnt down or destroyed because a black man was socializing with a white woman, or they saw a black guy with a white chick. So ain't nobody more shamed and held hostage to the black community than black men. To the point where black men, it cost them their life. Malcolm X went to prison because of a white chick, right? Well, they found out that he was because he was robbing, he was stealing, but they put him in jail double the time because he was with two white. They were with white women, right? Go look at that movie, Malcolm X, by Spike Lee. All right, so this is keep playing. Why would a man want to be with a masculine woman? Black chick, do you understand? I would agree with you there, but here's the thing: you understand that you're able to have an eight at the table talk show because those same black men who are at the lowest of the power structure fought the power structure to be able to fight for freedoms that you enjoy today. Right. And when a lot of black women try to get into a relationship with that white man who's on the top of the food chain, you become very submissive. Now, see, that's a projection. A lot of black single mothers that are raising their child, because the first statement she said, that's not true in general, right? The first statement, the action is actually the opposite. A lot of black women who are single mothers, they actually break down their male children. Well, they break down their children in general, but it's worse for their male children. Yes, because wait a minute, hold on. Why should not black men compete for their fucking power? If he's been competing with white men for the power, why is this black woman trying to conquer and dominate him? And second, why do you think white men are leaving the USA to go marry Asian women? Because Asian women are stereotyped to be more submissive. So white men are leaving white women to go date Asian women because they're more submissive. Why would he be in a relationship with a dominant alpha black woman? And there's no such thing as an alpha woman. But anyway, let's go back to Mr. Fantastic video. I want y'all to remember these talking points that I played in these clips. There's nothing wrong with that statement. Two alpha gorillas, they gonna throw hands. Through two alpha lions, they gonna fight. Two alpha bull elephants, they gonna clash. Any alpha anywhere, they're gonna clash. You know what the difference is between an alpha, a so-called alpha woman? You can't clash with a woman like you could clash with another grown-ass man. Only get to the part where Grinch is wild. Grinch is a wild boy. Let's get to the part where so I think I said something. Remember, I said a lot of folks are Section 8. Remember that. I didn't say most people. This is the voice. I said a lot of folks in Brooklyn has Section 8. I didn't say most people in Brooklyn don't have. I didn't say most people in Brooklyn have Section 8. I said a lot of folks. I didn't say most. Listen, if you ever listen, y'all, you don't fucking listen. As real, I never said everybody was on welfare in Brooklyn. So as real, you and Venus don't listen. I said a lot of folks, a lot of people in Brooklyn have Section 8. I didn't say most. I didn't say everybody. Motherfuckers don't listen. That's the problem with niggas. Oh, all right. So this is how Venus is going to contradict herself, right? Watch this. No, I don't only know poor people, Venus. So if you ever watch the stream, I know a lot of folks that that make money in Brooklyn. It's actually going to kill her own argument. I never said everybody on welfare in Brooklyn, but there's a lot of folks in welfare in Section 8 in Brooklyn, especially in East New York. East New York, Brooklyn, there's a lot of Section 8 and welfare over there. All right, hold on. Um, East New York, Brooklyn. I'm gonna show you the area where my pops live. All right, because my pops lives by Pink House and Projects in East New York, Brooklyn. He don't live in the projects, but he lives in the more residential area. I haven't been out there in a while, so I haven't been in Brooklyn in a long time, bro. Or I should say I haven't been in that section of Brooklyn in a long time. All right, let's go to so Pink Housing Projects. All right, go to images. Cause my pops live by um and I used to actually jog out here too. To do my runs out here. And when my older brother, my pops, got him out here from Jamaica, yeah, I went to that. I went to that multi Cineplex theater that's there, and at the same time, I think my pops got this house in 2005, 2002. So, all right, let's see something here. Give me a second. All right. on. Avenue. A lot of shit done changed around that area too. That spot where there's a Dollar Tree that's there right now, that used to be a whole like I think it used to be a car wash at first, from what I remember. Right? So my pops lives on Pine Street. Right? That's the block where my pops is on Pine Street. So Pine Street is outside of the residential. So my pops area he live at on Pine Street. So Pine Street go on Pine Street way back here to I think Gateway Mall where Home Depot is at. So I mean so this is Pine Street right here. So this is the residential area of Brooklyn. So this is my pops live out around here All right. And ain't nobody gonna pull up on my pops because I got a big Jamaican family out there in Brooklyn. So good luck trying to pull up on me. All right. So you go to Stanley Avenue and Pine Street. This is the residential area. Pig Housing Projects is going down that way. All right. Now this is a nice area. It's just that it's considered to be the hood. All right. You go back here, and shit. This is like the factory area and shit. All right. All right. So let's go back to Mr. Fantastic. So this is the area in Brooklyn where my pops is at. All right. So let's go. Fountain Avenue and all that good stuff. Now my memory coming back to me about that place. I have to visit my pops pretty soon. Let me go. Remember, I said a lot of folks is on Section 8. I didn't say most people. I didn't say everybody. Niggas don't listen. No. See, I live in Cambridge Heights, Queens. My father lives in East New York, Brooklyn, by Pine Street and by Pink Housing Projects. All right. And so now you're trying to say that all of Brooklyn is pro, all the poor people in Brooklyn. You got plenty of the Jewish folks that's in Brooklyn. You go out to Kings Highway by Canarsie Park, right? Or Canarsie Piers in that area, Kings Highway, all the other place, all that spot out there. It's a lot of rich people out there. A lot of rich white people and a lot of broke white people out there. So I don't know how you get that in your head. All right. So yes, my pops, he owns a home on Pine Street, and he rents it out to Section 8. That's what he does. All right. That is a fact. Now on that block, on that area, there are a lot of folks with money, and there are a lot of broke ass niggas on their money. I think there's a couple of apartment complexes there that do the same thing. That rents it out to Section 8 home. housing. But there are a lot of folks on our block that got money too that go to work, that are blue collar. The people that live next door to him go to work and have a blue collar job. They're Trinidadian, right? So I'm not around poor people. Bitch, let me finish. So you telling me all of East New York is the hood? No, it's not. Let me hold on. It's all of East New York, the hood. Because if you go to East New York, right, you go to 101st Avenue on Liberty Avenue, there are parts of it that is the hood, but when you go into the Pakistani and the Punjabs, that's not the hood. All right. Like when you go from Liberty Avenue and you going down towards 101st, like Woodhaven. Well, that's technically like the border right over there. But you going on Atlantic Avenue, you crossing over into Liberty Avenue, parallel. You going over to maybe Flatbush, like the hood, right? Because you got a lot of Jews that live out there. Know what I'm saying? You got a lot of Italians that's still out there and shit. Well, them Jamaican niggas moved them out, but you got a lot of Italians that still live out there in East New York. All right, so let's go back to what she said. Freakins just came up there to argue with niggas. See, my pops owns a home. Your pops probably live in the projects with them Swiss slugs and shit. Me never say bomber clad all, you know. Yo, she was on my show. Me, I give her a proper cuss off, you know, man. Hold on, that's all. Hold on, that's all. And to answer Poppy Blanco, my father owns a two-family house on Pine Street. So hold on. Uh, how many people? Many people on Section 8 in Brooklyn, NYC. Let's look it up. Venus, you came your old ass up there, your punk ass up there to argue with people. I didn't say most. I didn't say all. I didn't say everybody. All right. So according to this is DTR Section 8 General Program Indicators. All right. In Brooklyn, 26.9%. Count 11,000. All right. Right here. I didn't say all. So it's a very minority of people living on Section 8 in Brooklyn. But this is Section 8. This is not even welfare. All right. But 47.2%, 20,000 count, Black African American are on it. So, all right. So let's go. Let's see if I can find some more statistics. You can make six figures off of Section 8? Nah, hold on. Nah, I don't want to teach. I don't no bullshit. All right, so let's go here. Approximately, let's see what this has to say. hmm Voucher. So NYCH administers the largest Section 8 program in the county. Approximately 85,000 Section 8 vouchers and over 25,000 owners currently participate in the program. All right. So I never said all. I never said most. I never said everybody. So Venus, cállate. All right. I just said a lot of folks. I said everybody. I never said everybody. Let's go with it. Hit the play, nigga. Yeah, you did come for that. Yeah, you did come for that, motherfucker. I can't wait until I cannot wait until I have enough to get my area set up where I can host my own panels, where I can govern my own rules and shit. Because a lot of times the rules, shout out to Mr. Fantastic. A lot of times, yeah, ladies, well, I'm not gonna say that about Mr. Fantastic, but I've seen a lot of panels where a lot of these ladies get away with saying shit and saying shit that's incorrectly, and then when you try to check them or correct them, it's like the host prevents you from doing that. But let's continue. And you just lined out a bunch of positives. You told me I only mentioned one positive. Grinch. I don't agree with that, nigga. Jokers are not broke. No, Rainbow Kid, y'all don't listen. I said a lot. I didn't say everybody. I didn't say most. But you're too emotionally charged. You jumped your ass up here. You not cute. Did any of those women on the Pop the Balloon shows that we've watched, had they ever had that conversation with those men about personality, about character, about any of what Venus said? No. So these black so if that was what's your argument, if you go on these Pop the Balloon shows, those women had that opportunity to have that conversation with them brothers. But guess what the women did? Women do when their brothers go on there. When them brothers go on that show, those women up there bash them or try to humble them or try to break them. As I showed y'all with the last show I reviewed with Dr. Elam. They're not asking these brothers those questions. Second, let's play the clip again. Let's play some clips again that I showed y'all earlier. Remember, she said black woman as in general. She didn't say her herself or black woman like her. She said black woman in general. We play it again. See? She didn't even talk about dating Latin. She didn't talk about dating Asian. She didn't talk about dating any other group. She just said stories about white folks. All right. Let me play. I'm gonna play this again. Did she talk about anything in there about personality or characteristics? No. She said she didn't say black woman like her. She said black woman in general. And then she said a black man that's a CEO or a high earner. She never said anything about personality or characteristics or who that man is as a person. Right? Let's go here. So she's gonna substantiate her argument. She didn't make that premise that they're running circles around black men because of personality, because of character, because of who that man is as his character. She based that on about education, finances, and businesses. Nothing about characteristics, right? So let's go back to what this chick Venus is saying. So Venus, I ain't gonna call you a name because you didn't call me a name. Came up there to fuck. Uh, we never said one positive attributes. But a lot of them brothers go up there. One of the main attributes y'all be talking about is that these men are not educated. They don't have the same enough finances, and y'all are running circles around them. You didn't talk about a lot of these brothers that go up there, they have more than one positive attribute. Absentee besides this guy, the brother up here, right? There have been plenty of black men that have gone on that show with plenty of attributes. But those black women never have a conversation about who they are, what's their personality. And for the past 60 years, and I'm 32 years old. So 30 years before my time and 30 years up to my time, I have never heard black women say, I want a nigga based upon good character and personality traits. It's always been saying that a black man needs to make more money. Black men not making enough money. They dusty, they broke, this, that, and the third. It's only now that y'all saying it since the Black Manosphere has come out and exposed y'all. Look what this person silencer said. But the women over on the panel don't have that. The women on the dating shows, including Venus, they don't have that restraint. The men on the women on the dating show, they just jump on them niggas. So what them niggas supposed to do? Sit there and not defend themselves? Which dating shows are y'all watching? Like, come on, bro. Condescending. Every time them black men go on that show, and I'm gonna review that show. Right? I'm gonna review that brother on the show. The women are attacking him. See, this is why I agree but disagree why brothers go on these shows. Because when brothers goes on these shows, those women are not there to honestly get on this, be in a date with you. They're there to attack you. And if those women jump on you, attack you, and you defend yourself, it's called you being condescending or arrogant, as stated by Just Venus right here. But you're not. But nobody's trying to have a peaceful conversation with Dennis. They all was up there trying to attack him. Curry, I don't want to. Does not apply to most women in real life, especially when she likes you. I'm tired of fucking hearing that. And I would agree with your thing. I would agree with what you're saying. But this is not a common. This is not something we just heard online. This is something you're hearing in real life, right? Somebody in real life came on the internet and said what you said, Cree, saying this thing that you typed in the chat, Cree. This what I don't like. That's what I also don't like. I don't like when me and somebody else's conversational sparring match. Other people want to fucking pause me. You lucky we was on Mr. Fantastic show. No, 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 no. Listen, that's bullshit. Right? This is how I know that women are followers. Right? Just because the first interaction didn't work out with the next, because I thought that the women were up there trying to get a date or find a man. Right? Now we know that it's not. But let's just say that it is. Just because one woman don't like him, don't mean you should follow that woman and do the same thing to him. You should be up there trying to compete and get that type of dude, right? The first chick was being disrespectful, so Dr. Elam had to defend himself. He got to the next chick. The chick, she shouldn't have done that to him. She said, you know what? He didn't like that, so I'm not going to do this to him. Let me be more respectful to him. And I think Puppy Blanco, and I think even Angry Man, and I might go look up that show, maybe review Angry Man's show. Angry Man said that a lot of these shows are set up for when these brothers go on them shows that them black women are going to attack him. And I think attack those brothers. And I think Poppy Blanco even said it in this show. I'm going to review that. So yeah, but it might not be well received to her. And Dr. Elam wasn't even being condescending. He was just defending himself. And even though it might not be well received to you, there's a woman on there that it might be well received too. Every chick is not the same. Y'all are all subjective according to the guy you like or you're interested in, as Cree said. Right? Smith, like I'm not trying to hold black women accountable. I'll talk like let me say this. As a man, you're supposed to have accountability for your black women and let them know where they're messing up. But they gotta choose to hold themselves accountable to your standard and to what you want them to do. And they have to choose to hold themselves accountable in fixing their problems that you point out to them. But I'm not trying to hold them accountable for sit up there and waste my time holding them accountable for everything or holding them accountable. Period. Like I tell them what the issue is, what they need to do to fix themselves. It's up to them to hold themselves accountable. But what they can't do is they can't say black men didn't give them leadership, black them didn't give them no correction, black men didn't take them nowhere. Because if black men are making an argument and they complain about, which that's what masculinity is supposed to be doing. That's what a boss does on the job, right? A boss is going to come on the job and see that you're messing up and make some complaints, make some critiques, make some arguments that in where you need to fix yourself. But you still have to choose to fix yourself according to that boss what that boss tells you you need to fix, right? So, but anyway, that's what black women got to choose to do. But at least what black men can do is make the arguments. And if they come back and try to blame it on black men can say, well, wait a minute. If you go look at the YouTube videos and you'll see bodies of works of us as black men telling black women what they need to fix themselves and to do what they need to do. But they chose not to listen. And because they chose not to listen, we didn't get into a relationship with them and we didn't marry them, right? We told them what they need to do for us to marry them, but they didn't do that. And if we were to marry them without them first doing the work that we told them to do, it would be us rewarding them for bad behavior, right? So that's all you could do. Right. Exactly. Those women they could have had a different interaction with Dr. Elam from the first show. As Venus stated, they could have had a humble conversation with Dr. Elam to see why he is who he is, what is he about, why is he like that. They could have had that honest conversation on that show, but they chose not to do that. They chose to attack him, attack his masculinity. I always and I recognize that black women like your white daddy that raised you, your white liberal daddy that raised you. You like to tell black men to be humble. Why would you want your black man to be humble in a society governed by his enemies? Or use the same tactics to humble that black man like his enemies? Why are black women doing that? Fuck do they need to be humble for? Why do black men in America need to be humble for America? Has America been humble for black men? Hell no. If you got a black man today that is able to get some money, get a good job, make 80K to 60K to 100K, bust his ass and grind to that situation with all the odds that came up against him or stacked against him by his enemies. Now that he succeeded, he got to still be fucking humble. Why? America ain't be humble to the nigga. America even programmed black women like Venus to go against your black men. And yet he still rises above that shit. The fuck you need to be humble for? Hold on. Yeah, and I think what fantastic means is because I'm like that. I'm that way too, right? The chicks that are interested that I'm interested in and they're interested into me back, I treat them a bit different. Like when I say different, I mean I pay more attention to them because they treat me good. They earn my time, so I treat them a bit differently. Especially if I like them, I'm interested in this chick, right? Versus a chick that I don't really give a shit about, or I don't really care about. Now, in general, I'm still respectful, right? I'm gonna be respectful to a chick that I don't like the same way I'm respectful to a chick that I do like. It's just I treat both. I just treat one differently, right? As far as the time I give when we going on dates, our interactions, and all that other stuff. Like with a regular chick that I don't like, even though I respect her, I'm not giving her the same level of attention or the same level of access to me like I would give a chick that I do like and likes me back. You know what I'm saying? But I still respect them both the same way. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Too slow. And I'm back. By that logic, Venus, people are watching black women treat how black women are treating black men in general. Right? Other communities and people in general are watching black women how black women treat a black man. Why would those white men want to date black women? And why would black men continue to deal with black women if we keep watching you treat black women, black men bad after bad? My bad. Let me say that properly. Why would black men continue to date black women if we watching black women treat black men bad time after time after time again? And why would white men date you? Right? Why you can't figure that out about why when y'all do it to black men? When black women assault black men time after time after time again. That we could go back in time and watch Phil Donahue, watch all them talk shows where y'all do that. Don't get mad if the passport bros do the same thing. Hey, if we watching black women do that same bullshit to black men, don't get mad if we say if the passport bros say, I'm out of here. I don't want to date y'all. It's how you treat other black men. Why would I want you to treat me that way? I'm out. Hold on. Mm. Black Bronco said something. Pretty about how the guy got he lost his job by going on that show because he was flexing. And I think Poppy Blanco is going to talk about why he's going to go to. He's going to talk about something he knows about the show that the rest of us don't know. Hold on. Unicorn human form. You remember what she said? All black women don't think that way. You need to pick a better circle. Unicorn. Nobody said all black women think that way. Nobody said all. See, y'all keep doing that shit to me too. Nobody said all black women think this way. But if black men keep picking better circles and they keep finding the same result from black women, what you think is gonna be the answer? Is it a matter of black men cannot pick wrong? Or is there too many bad women in the damn dating game? Or too many bad black women in the dating game? If black women step their game up, there will be no black women, no wrong black women for pick. Christ. Uh, uh. See, now it's that nigga's fault. The brother that they're talking about in this show, not Poppy Blanco, the brother that went on that show, the Pop the Balloon show. Now it's them niggas' fault for going up there because those women are on purpose trying to attack you, and I don't like how that Pop the Balloon show is doing that. So now, if black men stop going on the show because they know that they're being attacked when they're going up there, uh, they're gonna say that black men are afraid to go approach black women or to go on that show with black women. But if you're putting people on there to attack that black man, why would he keep going on there to keep getting assaulted or attacked? By those women up there. So no, it's just them niggas' fault for going up there. Should have never went up there. If that's the kind of reaction you're gonna get, you shouldn't go up there. I wouldn't even go on 1 versus 20, none of that. Just to go up there to get embarrassed? No. Unless you know what you're doing. So the producers are telling them bitches to do that to the black man that's going up there. That's crazy. So them chicks is not even just rejecting them dudes that's up there. They're just doing that on purpose. Nah, so no niggas should go up there. And I bet if they start putting white dudes up there, watch how the black women behave themselves. They're still gonna prove black men's point. But anyway, I'm not gonna do this for long. I just wanted to review this show with Mr. Fantastic and what went down between me and Venus, the little back and forth we had. Um, it's just goofy, like uh, black men going on these dating shows, knowing that there are black women up there. So they're going up there because black women is up there and they're looking for a black chick. So it's not like black men are not pursuing black men or not trying to date black women. They are trying to date them and pursue them. But when they go up there, they get attacked. But then black women claim that they cannot find um, any suitable black men. But when the suitable black man goes on these shows, they get attacked. But Venus is talking about how my fault about you. It's talking about how you know, one positive attribute, and you ain't talking about personality and all that other stuff. Well, those women had a chance to talk about personality with the guy. They had a chance to pick his brain and have a conversation, but they don't do it. They attack him. So, but anyway, shout out to Mr. Fantastic. Shout out to Venus. Shout out to Bobby Blanco and the show. My name is Kid Shorty Gaming Nation. I'm out.